So we've been going out by ourselves for about 3 or 4 years on the water. We take out life jackets, VHF and or a mobile phone.
Josh has been on the water since pretty much the day he was born. He's been brought up by the sea with his brothers and his father, passionate fisherman.
So when we were coming home, the boat was very front heavy. So it nosedived along the wave, just went straight into the rocks.
Yeah. And then we hit our heads probably on the windshield.
Yeah, because there was holes in the windscreen.
They went home by 9:30 and I was calling both phones and they were going straight to message. And so my husband Ashley we just knew something wasn't right.
So I drove out to their place and then the police arrived after that. Just before I arrived, I think the Coastguard had been called to go out and help with the search.
After they'd been out and they couldn't see anything, I think we thought, you know, things weren't looking good. We just had no idea.
So that night, after we crashed, I was on top of the upturned boat all night.
The first thing I remember was waking up on the rock, down probably a metre above the water. I didn't know what was going on. I fell back asleep and then woke up probably an hour later and like I had this blood everywhere and I knew what was going on. And then I was like thinking I didn't know where Blake was, but it was just too dark to see anything, so I went back down. It was cold, so I tried to keep myself warm and then just waited until the sun came up in the morning to go look for Blake.
I remember getting crushed in the boat from wake going past of some sort, and then waking up further on in the morning.
Yeah, then I had to drag you up the rock to the very top of the rock. And you said you'd go look around that side of the rock, and I'll go look around this side of the rock if there are any boats.
I fell asleep on the rock.
I came back around and he was just sitting on the rock asleep. But I was waiting for boats like the whole morning. Coastguard came out. They had a couple of volunteers that jumped on the rocks, gave us water and food.
I think it was probably about 9:30 in the morning that we got a call saying, you know, people have been spotted on the Black Rocks, and they hadn't confirmed at that stage whether or not it was the boys, but we kind of assumed it was them. And I think for Ash, I mean, Ash has done, search for a lot of boats out in the bay over the years and off the farm and that, and I think it was just really frustrating that his son was out there and he couldn't
find him.
We were just so grateful to the Coast Guards, the police, the rescue helicopter, everybody. It was amazing.
That was a massive relief. I think that was the first time I cried actually. Before that I hadn't thought about it, but it hit me and I thought, it was huge relief.